How are you, Tom?
Hanging. How are you?
I'm about the same. I'm kind of exhausted.
I think I was here till like at least almost 2:30 today.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Oh. I spent a lot of time on the phone with Jay
We are
Deno.
live.
Okay.
I'll fill you in.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Trustee Cheney,
Here?
Mayor Newhart,
Here?
Trustee McKnight,
Here.
and Trustee Foster and Trustee Flora are absent this evening.
May I have a motion to accept the minutes of May 19, 2025?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And a motion for authorization to pay all approved and audited claims in the amount of $95,727.95.
So moved.
Second.
Okay. Under announcements.
Or a vote?
Oh, I'm sorry. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Sorry about that. Moving right along. Announcements. Would you give the announcement,
Yes.
Jen, please?
Notice is hereby given that the fiscal year 2025-2026 Village of Warwick tax roll and warrant have been delivered to the Village of Warwick for the collection of taxes levied on such roll. The Village of Warwick tax payment schedule is as follows. June 1st through July 1st, no penalty. July 2nd through July 31st, 5% penalty. August 1st through August 31st, 6% penalty. September 1st through September 30th, 7% penalty. October 1st through October 31st, 8% penalty. 80. Goodness. After these dates, village taxes are payable to the Orange County Commissioner of Finance in Goshen, New York from November 1st through November 15th. Unpaid taxes after November 15th will be re-levied onto the January county tax bill.
Thank you.
Hold
Oh,
on.
yes.
Online payment methods, online
Oh,
at
yeah.
villageofwarwick.ny.gov. Fees apply. By mail, Village of Warwick, attention Village Clerk, P.O. Box 369, Warwick, New York, 10990. Secure night trap located on the front of Village Hall, 77 Main Street, Warwick, New York. In person, Village Hall, 77 Main Street, Warwick, New York, 10990, Monday through Friday, excluding holidays, between the hours of 8:30 a.m. and 4 p.m.
Great. Thank you. And under correspondence, we have one letter, an updated Village of Warwick chemical bid recommendation chart for fiscal year 2025-26 from H2O Innovation Senior Area Manager Michael Herbert, detailing the correct proposal rates for Slack Chemicals and Coin Chemicals. The revisions do not affect the bid awards granted on May 19, 2025. Okay. And public comments.
For agenda
Yeah.
items.
You tourists?
The chickens are spout.
I'm sorry?
We were here for the chickens,
Oh, okay.
but it's not down there.
Okay. Barry?
Sure. Motion to approve payment number 3 in the amount of $305,928.37 to TAM Enterprises, Inc. for the relocation of the Maple Avenue Booster Station project as per the recommendation of Village Engineer Barton and LaJudas. Funds are appropriated in budget code H8320.2000.
Second.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye. Motion to add one additional intern seasonal position to the Village of Warwick Civil Service Position Control and authorize the mayor to sign Form MSD-222 in accordance with Orange County Civil Service requirements.
Second.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Actually, maybe we could just have discussion before this next motion.
Yeah.
So Barry and I went with our engineer to review the three options that we had described. And we did a walkabout, basically. Of the three, the one that is probably the weakest is West Street because it does not have low mod
Designated.
designation, thank you. And so then that leaves us with Church Street and/or Parkway, Park Lane.
Parkway, Park Ave.
Parkway, Park Ave, thank you. And so it's a toss-up, and because they both fit into that criteria. They're very different. One's a bit more of a downtown connective link to new businesses, housing. It's in very bad condition. It's not continuous. And even though it's not as long of a street as Parkway and Park Ave, sorry, got all those parks are going through my head. The reason why it costs as much, almost the same as the others, is that there's curbing involved, and so that hikes up the price. And then, of course, Park Ave and Park Lane is a neighborhood, a residential neighborhood next to a park, a pathway to school, and we have senior housing that surround it, and that's why it's in the low mod designation. So I think they're both great projects. I think it's just a matter of us to decide. I frankly could go either way, so.
Yeah, I went and looked at both of them.
Oh, good.
I don't know what kind of foot traffic Church Street gets as opposed to right across from Stanley Deming, which gets a lot of foot traffic. But the thing that gets me with the Parkway, Park Ave one is that it's asphalt for some of it, that's cracked and potholed
Yeah.
in certain areas.
Yeah.
It's not concrete where,
Right.
where it has expansion joints or anything like that.
Right.
And some of it's just completely disintegrated.
Hmm.
So we have a nice newish bridge over the stream. I don't know how old that actually.
2011, 12,
Okay,
2012.
so newish. That's in nice condition.
Yeah.
It just seems like we just tarred over
I know,
top of that.
yeah.
I think they're both good. There is a benefit to getting more of that stretch again by the long park, the super trafficked, because
Of
we don't
course.
have to do a curb.
Right.
So there's something to that.
I agree with you. It also is an extension of
We've done that area.
all the work that we've done on South Street. So, I mean, as this would be an extension to all the work we're about to do on Wheeler.
Yeah.
So, but
I do think this is a very good one to keep in
oh, I think so
in
too,
mind.
especially since, we have new housing
New
there,
businesses over there,
New
yeah.
businesses,
Yeah.
and it will become more walked on, trafficked, I think, as time goes on, but I think the impact of both of them would be good, but I truly believe maybe Park Ave, Park Lane would be the good choice for next year, would be the year after, correct? So,
Yeah, I mean, I feel that there's a good deal of foot traffic with parents walking their kids to Park Avenue School. There are sections of the sidewalk that very clearly need improvement. They're not handicapped accessible, they're not ADA compliant.
Right.
So we'd be able to do that. I think it's, and it's, kind of a project that I've been, looking at for a number of years, and it just hasn't worked its way up to the top of the list, so.
So does it definitely not need a curb? 'Cause that's what I thought. The curb looked like it was, well, it's non-existent in some parts. It's just the
Right.
road going to the grass, but.
Yeah, I mean, there wouldn't need to be a curb. We can control the drainage. It's our property that it's flowing onto.
Right.
So we can control it and
Right.
take care of it without curbing.
what might be nice is if we could repair that rain garden.
The rain garden, yeah.
Once and for all. There's a rain garden in that sliver of property to the left of the bridge, on opposite the park. It's a depression. It's supposed to gather rainwater,
Oh, yeah.
never does. It just, the design of it was,
Right.
Well, it was never completed fully,
Okay.
and it's filled in to some degree. So, and it also is being bypassed by the flow off the street. So I think we need to do a little work at redirecting it to where it was supposed to go originally.
yeah.
So the village owns all the way up to the fence there?
Yes.
Yes. yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Huh. I always assumed that was just a mistake. The
Oh, the depression?
Swirl
Yeah. that's- yeah, no.
Well, maybe. Okay. So, do you feel comfortable putting in that name?
Yep.
Okay.
So call it the Park Ave / Parkway project?
Yes. And not Park Lane, as I kept calling it.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
FY 2026 Orange Urban County Consortium Community Development Program Governing Body Authorizing Resolution. Park Ave / Parkway Sidewalk Project. The Village of Warwick is hereby submitting its application for consideration under the FY 2026 Orange CDBG Urban County Consortium Community Development Program, and the chief elected official or executive officer is hereby authorized to submit this application for Park Ave / Parkway Sidewalk Project. Project name, sorry about that, as described in the proposal. Input from citizens and groups has been received and considered, and an application has been prepared which addresses their community concerns. They further certify that they have read and understood the Orange CDBG Urban County Consortium Community Development Guidelines for the FY 2026 program year and have met all of its applicable requirements, and that the information contained in the application is accurate and true to the best of their knowledge. If awarded CDBG funds, the municipality shall implement the activities in a manner to ensure compliance with all applicable federal, state, and local laws and regulations.
second.
Okay. Roll call?
Trustee Cheney?
Yes.
Trustee McKnight?
Yes.
Mayor Newhart?
Yes.
4, a motion to grant permission to the Warwick Fire Department to use Veterans Memorial Park to hold their annual carnival per their letter dated May 1st, 2025, set up to begin on Sunday, June 22nd, 2025, and breakdown will be completed by Monday, June 30th, 2025. The carnival will be open to the public from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. Wednesday, June 25th, 2025 through Friday, June 27th, 2025, and from 6 p.m. to 11 p.m. on Saturday, June 28th, 2025. Fireworks are scheduled for Saturday, June 28th, 2025, with a rain date of Sunday, June 29th, 2025. Request includes use of alcohol in the park, completed park permit, approval of event details, traffic and parking plans from DPW Supervisor Mike Moser, and proof of insurance and host liquor liability have been received. The carnival setup must be in coordination with DPW Supervisor Michael Moser. Approval pending receipt of the Warwick Fire Department Carnival exclusion endorsement from their insurance carrier. Approval is also pending execution of amended contracts between the Village of Warwick and July 4 Ever Fireworks, Inc., and the Warwick Fire Department and July 4 Ever Fireworks, Inc., with the advice of the village attorney. Once received and approved by the village attorney, the mayor is authorized to sign the same.
Okay.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Number 5, motion to hire Ronald Klum, CPA, to prepare the Village of Warwick's annual financial report, AFR, with staff assistance in providing and locating the necessary, let me go back. Start all over again. Motion to hire Ronald Klum, CPA, to prepare the Village of Warwick's annual financial report, AFR, at a cost not to exceed $10,000 without prior authorization with staff assistance in providing and locating the necessary backup documentation in order to file the AFR with the New York State Comptroller's Office for the year ended May 31st, 2025, and to authorize the mayor to sign the engagement letter dated May 12th, 2025. Funds are appropriated in FY 2025-26 Budget Code A1320.4005.
Second.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I have a motion to transfer $250,000 from the general fund to infrastructure reserve account as per the FY 24-25 adopted budget per the village treasurer's memo dated May 27, 2025.
Okay.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion to transfer $54,473.93 from equipment reserve to general fund as per the FY 24-25 adopted budget for the purchase of a pressure washer and Bobcat equipment per the village treasurer's memo dated May 27, 2025.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion to transfer $33,790.94 from money in lieu of parks to general fund as per the FY 24-25 adopted budget for the dog park and kayak project per the village treasurer's memo dated May 27, 2025.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion to grant the Town of Warwick Police Department to use Veterans Memorial Park for National Night Out 2025 on Tuesday, August 5, 2025 from 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. Request includes use of the Veterans Memorial Park Pavilion, including pavilion lights, use of electricity, restrooms, sound system, and the presence of food trucks. Completed park permit has been received. Approval is pending NYMIR's confirmation of an acceptable insurance coverage and receipt of proper insurance from participating food trucks.
Second.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion to grant permission to Wickham Works to host a strawberry picnic potluck in the pavilion at Stanley Deming Park on Saturday, June 21st, 2025 from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. with the setup to begin at 11 a.m., breakdown to be completed by 4 p.m. Permission includes the use of the pavilion area, restrooms, portable speakers, and tents. Village of Warwick DPW to include 5 8-foot tables, 40 chairs, 2 garbage cans, and 1 recycling can. Completed park permit, proof of insurance, and security deposit have been received.
Okay.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
And do you want to do these?
Yeah. A motion to approve the application for corrected village tax roll for the year 2025 for FY 25-26 tax bill number 2402 for 7 Crowdery Street, Warwick, New York 10990, SBL 232-8-1.1, due to clerical error per the request of village assessor Deborah Urick.
Okay.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion to approve the application for corrected village tax roll for the year 2025 for FY 25-26 tax bill number 805 for 12 Howell Street, Warwick, New York 10990, SBL 210-14-7, due to clerical error, per the request of village assessor Deborah Urick.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And that's all we have on motions this evening. Public comment again for non-agenda items. Yes, sir.
Hi.
Hi.
My name is Malcolm Spurlock, and I'm a resident of Warwick Village.
Okay.
We were made aware through signs throughout the town that a petition was going around to lift the chicken ban. We are not the creators of the petition, nor are we the person who stands out in the chicken costume outside. But we support the chicken ban. I'm sorry, we do not support the chicken ban. We support lifting the chicken ban and imposing sensible regulations to allow village residents, some village residents, to own chickens.
Okay, very good, thank you. I appreciate you coming to the board. We, have had some discussion, but we have not received any petition to date. And that would bring it, to fruition in terms of a topic of greater discussion and or motion for us to examine. We've gotten many comments. We have a file that we're building up, both sides, and so we have to examine that. But, how large of property do you have in the village?
Just under an acre.
Just under an acre?
Yeah.
Very good. And do you want to describe why or what your interests are for doing it and why you think it's a good idea generally?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Both my husband and I are teachers, certified teachers. I currently teach fourth grade.
Mhm.
And I think that just having chickens and being able to use them as an example in my classroom and being able to educate people in the community about them is a very powerful thing. Also, egg prices have been ridiculous, but most of all, I think that just being able to take care of the creatures and bring them through their life cycle is rewarding within itself.
Great. Good. Well, thank you. I appreciate you coming out tonight. And very short agenda, you're lucky. So, but we'll go to final comments from the board.
Nothing from me?
Nothing?
Yeah, one thing, so we had the bid opening for
Solar?
the solar panel project for the DPW roof. That was on Friday at 2:00. We had 4 bidders, and one of them got through and answered all the questions, but they also happened to be the lowest price one as well.
Oh, good.
And they're all on the top of NYSERDA's possible contractor list.
Good.
Good.
So that means they're vetted. So just waiting on
Jane.
Jane to send her official letter of recommendation. Then I would
Okay.
expect next board meeting, we can put it to a motion.
Great. Very good. We do have to go into executive session. Do I have the sheet? Okay. It would be that.
The last one. Make a motion to go into executive session to discuss the proposed acquisition, sale, or lease of real property, or the proposed acquisition of securities, or sale or exchange of securities held by such a public body, but only when publicity would substantially affect the value thereof.
Great.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
So we will come back into regular session. We will not make any more motions or decisions, and that will be the end of the meeting. So, thank you. Thanks for coming out.
Nice to meet you.
Wonderful
Thank you.
evening.